Hello everyone. I hope you are well with the application of chemistry. Welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry. Also, I want to welcome the chapter, the topic acid, base and salts of 10th class science. Now we will see what is pH scale and applications of pH. So, the part 1 which consists of pH scale. Now see, before pH scale, we see about the concentration and dilution of the acid and base. So, what is meant by concentration of acid and base? You know what is acid? Acid is one which produces H plus ion in water, or you can say H3O plus ions in water. Similarly, what is a base? Base is one which produces OH minus in water. But how to know the concentration of acid or base? Now you see concentration of acid or base, that means presence of H3O plus ion and OH minus ion per unit volume. That means how can you know the concentration? What is the presence? What is the presence of OH minus or H plus, that is known as H3O plus ions in water, that means per unit volume? Then you can calculate concentration of the acid or base. Then similarly, oppositely you say what is dilution? If you mix the acid or base with water, then it is called dilution. That means mixing of acid or base with water. Then what is the meaning? That means decrease of concentration of H plus ion and OH minus ion. I told also H plus ion, that also known as H3O plus ion. H3O plus ion means hydronium ion. Now acid base indicator. Then question arises, how can you know yes it is acid, it is base? By without any testing, how can you know? Then here the word use acid base indicator. What is that indicator? Which gives different colors with acid and base. That means I told also before, indicator is one, and on adding to acid it changes the color. I told there are three types. One is litmus paper, other one is phenolphthalein solution, and last one is methyl orange solution. Let us see what is indicators. In indicators, nothing a chemical substance. It is only one type of organic dye. Organic dye, organic, you know what is organic. The later we will see what is organic. But now you can know the organic compound mean consist of hydrogen and carbon. Nowadays organic word that is changed to hydrocarbon. What is a hydrocarbon? That means it consists of hydrogen and carbons. So you can say this is an organic dye, and here there are three types I told already: litmus, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Litmus paper, you know, blue litmus paper changes to red when you are to acid. Similarly, litmus paper, that is red litmus paper, if changes to blue, that means it is a base. Here the litmus paper, red litmus paper changes to blue, that indicates it is a base. Similarly, methyl orange also one indicator which is actually yellow. But when you are to acid, it changes to red. That means it indicates it is an acid. And next one, phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein, that one is very important for the base test. Actually, it is colorless solution. But when you are to base, the base, that one changes to a marvelous pink color, which indicates that it is a base. Are you clear? That means when we are blue litmus paper to solution and it changes to red, it is an acid. If red litmus paper changes to blue, that is a base. Methyl orange solution, if the changes to red color, sure it is an acid. And phenolphthalein, if changes to pink color, that it is a base. Now universal indicator. Now you know what is meant by indicator. Indicator only it will give the idea whether it is an acid or a base. But universal indicator, what is that one? That means it is a mixture of indicators, mixture of different type of organic dyes, and will shows different color at different concentration of hydrogen ions. That means it gives a specific color at specific concentration of hydrogen ions. If hydrogen concentration increases, the color also changes. If hydrogen concentration decreases, that also color changes. Color changes, that means here universal indicator can shows different colors at different concentration of hydrogen ions. So, the strength of acid and base. What is mean by strength of acid and base? I also told what is the strong acid, what is weak acid. Only you know the examples of the strong and weak acid. But how it is known as strong and weak acid, that we will clear in 11th class chemistry chapter. Now strength of acid, that is known as strong and weak acid. Now what is mean by strong acid? In mathematical ground you leave it, but only you see what is strong acid. Acid which gives more hydrogen ions, that is H3O plus ions, that is known as strong acid. And weak acid, that means less hydrogen ions produced, that is known as weak acid. So see, acid gives more H plus ion, strong acid. Acid gives less H plus ions, that is weak acid. Then you can see example, a strong acid, that is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, whereas weak acid, that is most important example, that is acetic acid, CH3COOH. Again see pH scale, leave it before pH scale, we will see concentration of acid and base. And now if more H plus ion is produced, then concentration is strong, and that is known as concentration of H3O plus ion. That means it is counted by the per unit volume, and decreasing concentration, that is called dilution. And acid base indicator, that is a dye, organic dye, which shows the color. If it is acid, different color; if it is base, that is different color. Due to change of colors, you can say yes, it is an acid, it is a base. But when you come to universal indicator, that is a mixture of indicators. That means it shows different colors at different concentration of hydrogen ions. And here you can say what is the strength of acid. That strength indicates strong or weak acid, and strong acid mean more H plus ion produced, and weak acid mean less H plus ion produced. And later we will see what is mean by molar solution. We will see here molar concentration. Then what is molar concentration? Before molar concentration, first you see the different acids of the same concentration gives different amount of H plus ions. What is the mean? Same concentration of different acid. Let us see, one is hydrochloric acid, we know that is a strong acid, other one is acetic acid, that is a weak acid. Now if you see both concentration are same, then they also produce different amount of H plus ions. Now here the word comes, that is molar solution. Then here example you see, you take 1 molar hydrochloric acid, 1 molar acetic acid. Then what is mean by 1 molar? This is a one type of measurement of concentration of acid now. And here 1 molar means what? Now 1 molar means it is known as 1 m, that is capital M, and here it is called molarity. 1 molar means represented by 1 m, capital M, and it is known as molarity. Then what is meant by 1 m? That means 1 mole per 1 liter. If 1 mole of substance dissolve in 1 liter, then it is called 1 m, or we can say 1 molar solution. Then what is meant by mole? Mole means given substance in gram. What is the substance given to you? What is the amount of the substance given to you divided by gram molecular weight? Let us see sodium chloride. And now sodium chloride, suppose I have given sodium chloride 5 gram. Then what is given? 5 gram. And what is the molecular mass of the sodium chloride? That means it is 58. So 58 gram. What is that one? Gram molecular weight. If gram molecular weight, the gram molecular weight of sodium chloride is 58 gram. So what is mole? Mole means here mole equal to how much? 5 divided by 58. Here gram cancel. This is known as mole of the sodium chloride. When 5 gram of sodium chloride, how many mole? That is 5 by 58. All the things will clear in 11th class. Now here 1 mole of HCl, if dissolve in 1 liter of water, that is called 1 m. 1 mole of HCl, if dissolve in 1 liter of water, it is 1 m, capital M, that is 1 molar HCl. This is known as 1 molar HCl. Similarly, you can say 1 molar acetic acid. You know hydrochloric acid, that HCl is a strong one, and weak acid CH3COH, that is a weak acid. So according to the meaning, different acids means hydrochloric acid and acetic acid having same concentration 1 molar, and they give different amount of hydrogen ions. It is due to only, it is possible due to that one is strong acid and other one is weak acid. So which one is strong acid? Hydrochloric is strong acid, so it produces more H plus ions, and whereas acetic acid is a weak acid, so it produces less hydrogen ions in solution. Then important fact, we come to that one, pH scale. What is mean by pH scale? Scale, what is given, that means it should be one type of measurement. So it is measuring H plus ion concentration. H plus ion concentration, the sign can be put as whole bracket. The concentration means this square bracket, and here H plus ion concentration, so you put H plus ion and here square bracket in solution. And here what is the pH scale? It is a measuring one. It can measure, that means what is the hydrogen ion concentration in solution. Now what is P? In pH, what is P? P means potence. Potence means power in German. So here pH and H plus 1, H plus concentration, that means pH and H plus concentration. What is the relation between these two? One word is pH, other word is H plus, and both are related by a pH measuring scale. So what is that? See here, pH and H plus concentration. The sign is square bracket. Both are interrelated. That means they are inversely proportional to each other. What is mean by inversely proportional to each other? That means if one will increase, other will decrease. Now see, if pH will increase, that means here hydrogen ion concentration decreases. If more hydrogen ion concentration, that is more acidic. If less hydrogen concentration, less acidic. Then how it is related to pH? That means pH if it will increase, then H plus ion concentration decreases. Similarly, if here pH is less, then here that more H plus ion concentration is there. Now pH varies from, then how, what are the values of pH? pH always started from 0 to 14, 0 to 7 and then 7 to 14, and 7 is the middle, then 7 is known as, that is neutral. 7 that is known as neutral, it is neither acidic nor basic, that is neutral. And whereas, and from 7 to 0, now see in this diagram, in 7 to 0, then now here acidic character increases. That means that hydrogen ion concentration increases. Now pH varies from 0 to 14. When you go to 14 side, that means from 7 to 14, then alkalinity, that basicity increases. That means hydrogen ion concentration decreases this side and hydrogen concentration increases the left side. That means if neutral solution, then pH equal to 7 and H plus ion concentration 10 to the power minus 7 m. M is the molarity. Now acidic solution, if pH is less than 7, 7 is the neutral. If less than 7 towards 0, then here it is acidic character. And now H plus ion concentration is less than 10 to the power minus 7 m. Basic solution, that means if pH is more than 7, that means from 7 to 14, it will increase from 7 to 14, then here that is basic solution. And here H plus ion concentration, that is less than 10 to the power minus 7 m, where m is the molarity. Now if pH decreases from 7 to 0, then what it indicates? It indicates H plus ion decreases and acidity increases. Similarly, if pH increases from 7 to 14, then what it indicates? It indicates OH minus increases, or you can say H plus ion concentration decreases, or you can say simply OH minus concentration increases, that is basicity character increases. pH paper, what is pH paper? Actually you know, till now you know there is a universal indicator. What is universal indicator? It is a mixture of different type of indicators. And now if a paper that is impregnated with universal indicator solution, and that is called pH paper, which is helpful for measuring the pH. pH paper you dipped in solution, whether it is acidic or alkali, then see the color and match the color in the pH measuring scale. Measuring scale is one where the colors are denoted, and from that color you match your solution, that means dipped in pH paper, dipped in solution, see the color of the pH paper, and you match this paper with your pH measuring scale where the colors are denoted. Now pH paper is one which indicates indirectly universal indicator, and that is impregnated with universal indicator and dried it, and now it is useful measuring pH. Now here suppose this is the neutral 7, and from 7 towards 0 acidic character increases, and increase that the hydrogen ion concentration increases. From 7 to this side 14, that basic character increases, and decrease in hydrogen ion concentration, or you can say increase of OH minus concentration increases. And now what happened here, see, and now this is the pH scale paper, the color is not denoted here, and now the 7, that is green color, you can see the pH measuring paper, measuring scale, and here green, and it is blue color, then here it is red color, and gradually the color increases towards 0, the red color increases, and gradually from green to gradually the color increases to blue. Last one is blue, that is totally basic in nature. That example, sodium hydroxide is a strong base, and whereas this hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. You can see by the color when pH paper is dipped in milk of magnesia or pure water and blood, you can see the color changes to green color, and you can check here, yes, green color, that means it is 7. Yes, it is totally 100% blue color and strong blue color, then you can say it is a strong basic, that is sodium hydroxide. If you dip in sodium hydroxide, the color of the pH paper changes to totally blue color. Now here, this is the pH scale. You can see in your chemistry lab by the coordination of the teacher, and you can see what is the pH paper, what is the pH measuring scale, how can you dip in this particular solution, whether it is acidic, neutral or basic, then you check the color from the pH measuring scale. And I hope this is clear. pH varies from 0 to 14, and here a pH paper, what is pH paper? A pH paper dipped in your inversely indicated solution and dried it, then it is called pH paper, which is helpful for measuring pH. Now pH paper dipped in particular solution, you see the color, and from that color you can match your measuring scale, pH scale, where you see the color, which one is matching, whether it is 2 matching or 3 matching or 11 matching. Is the color, if it is matching, then you can say yes, it is basic, and yes, it is acidic. And now if you say the color 11 and 12, which is more basic, then you can say yes, 12, the color is matching, so it is more basic than that 11. Similarly, if you say 4, what is the color, and here you see 0, that is red color, you can match it and say yes, it is the solution, this particular solution is more acidic than this color of the particular solution. So I hope pH is clear to you, and pH paper, different of solution, what you want to use, you take the help of chemistry teacher, then he or she will guide you how can you know that pH scale, pH paper, and which is strong acid, which is a weak acid. All the things will clear in practical in your chemistry lab. I hope this chapter pH scale is clear to you, and you will like, share and subscribe my channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry. Thank you all. Thank you.